What's going on, guys? Welcome to my how-to ramp series where I'm going to teach you all the basic quarter pipe tricks that you're going to need to learn as a beginner, or you guys might be trying to learn these tricks already. So today we're going to be going over the Nose Stall Revert. This is the advanced version of learning how to nose stall, so if you haven't learned how to nose stall yet, check out this video right here and then come back to this one after you've mastered the nose stall. So the foot placement on this one is going to be a little bit wider than the nose stall. I like to have my back foot covering all 4 bolts of the back truck, and then your front foot on the tip of the nose, just like the nose stall, but back foot is a bit closer to the tail. This is going to help once you're coming down to revert from the nose stall, because you need a lot more weight over the back truck, so that's why I shifted a little bit closer to the tail. So the speed and the approach is going to be the exact same as the nose stall. You're coming up with the right foot placement, right enough speed to get to the top of the coping, 3/4 of the way up, start pressing down onto your nose. But as you start getting into the nose stall, I start turning my shoulders away, so that after I've tapped my nose, done the stall, my shoulders are going to lead as I transfer the weight onto my back truck and then kick turn out of that. So it's called a nose stall revert, and you can revert it if the ramp is slippery enough, but I try and think about when I'm coming out of the nose stall, I'm just shifting the weight to my back foot and I'm kick turning more than reverting out of it. So that's why it's crucial to have your back foot a little bit closer to the tail, because you're going to be pressing down and kick turning off that back foot. So it's going to be a lot easier to learn this trick if you keep your body weight in the ramp, you let yourself go up and nose stall, keep your back leg a little bit bent, and then let your board come back down as you start reverting. Because if you go all the way up onto the top of the deck and you stand up tall in a nose stall, it's going to be a lot hard to get your body weight back into the ramp and then start initiating that revert pivot movement as you go back in. That's why it's so important to keep your weight on the inside of the ramp as you're doing this. So rolling up, foot placement a little wider, let your nose tap and stall on top of the coping as you're rotating your shoulders to get ready for the kick turn, and as you're dropping in from the nose stall, you're shifting the weight to your back foot as you kick turn and revert out of it. So there's a lot going on in this one. Definitely going to take a lot of practice and repetition to get this movement down, but if you've already mastered the nose stall and you're comfortable with your kick turns as well, it's going to be much easier if you think about it as doing a nose stall and then pivoting, reverting out of it. It's going to help that movement come together easier, and it's going to be easier to learn. So the biggest thing to avoid is trying to drop in from your nose stall and then revert, because your momentum's already going to be taking you back into the ramp. If you're trying to revert and pivot too late, all kinds of trouble is going to happen. That's why I like to treat it in one fluid motion. Think about it as a nose stall, and then before you even drop in, you're starting that revert. So there are my tips for the nose stall revert. This is definitely going to take a lot of practice, but if you can nose stall and you can kick turn, you're definitely going to be able to learn this. Just keep all these key points in mind when you're trying to learn this. So I hope these tips were helpful for you guys. If you've got any questions about this trick, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what trick you guys want to learn next, and check out the rest of the how to ramp series in this playlist right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.